Alright, peace has been restored to the galaxy, and nothing else matters else in the world anymore because migration capes are finally here. After months of waiting, they're finally here. I remember the first time I heard about it, I was just scouring the internet, just looking for like any evidence for me even being able to get like any Mojang cape whatsoever. I was just so desperate. I just wanted a Mojang cape. I didn't feel like spending like thousands of dollars on getting a Minecon cape, so I just scoured the internet for hours a day, just hoping, just for the tiniest tip that I could possibly get a regular Mojang cape on. And then I just ran across that, like, they're just gonna migrate all the accounts to Mojang, and then they'll give you a free cape. And I was ecstatic, because, instead of it just being on some random YouTube channel with zero evidence whatsoever, it was actually on the official Minecraft account, so you knew it was legit, too. Goodbye. You knew it was legit too, so it's not like you just like hear like some rumor like the veteran capes, like it's just like a possible thing, or like you could possibly get a certain cape depending on what year you bought the game. You could get a cape, which I also like spend like hours researching that just like find just to make myself feel better. Just anytime there's even the tiniest evidence of me getting a cape in any way, shape, or form that's not just an Optifine cape, I immediately just have to spend hours a day just scouring the internet looking for as much evidence on it as possible. It's my duty. It's my ninja way. You tried your best. They said though they were gonna do it in like early 2021, and it was like in the middle of 2021. So part of me was thinking that it might have been like fake. It might have been a myth. It might have just been a fairy tale. But it was like mid 2021, and it still hadn't happened yet. And there was also talk of people actually getting migrated, but not actually getting a cape. So there was a deep part of me, a deep part of my childness that I thought that like this fairy tale might have been fake. That there really wasn't any migration after all. And it broke my heart, shattered my dreams forever. Until one day I actually saw someone in game with it. Me and my friend were playing Bed Wars together, and we actually saw someone in game with it, and it was surreal. I couldn't believe it. The thing I've been waiting for generations had finally come to pass. At first we didn't even think it was real because like we just hadn't seen anyone else with it, and I haven't seen any like thing on YouTube about it. We thought it was just Lunar because we were both using Lunar client, so we just thought it was like some Lunar cape, and like Lunar was like making some like joke about it or something. And then I scoured the Lunar store secretly hoping that maybe it wasn't on there and that the migration capes could finally be out, and lo and behold, it was out because it wasn't in the Lunar store. And just to seal it in, we looked on his NameMC account, and there it was in all its glory, the cape, the migration cape. And immediately I just became like so excited because I realized it was actually real, the thing I had been waiting for so long. Finally here. Me and my friend were ecstatic, so I did the only logical thing to do in that situation, which was to obviously spend the next 5 hours creating multiple skins to perfection, editing each and every pixel so that it matched the cape perfectly, down to the exact hue code. I mean, obviously, this is like 3rd grade stuff. Of course. I was in such the groove for making skins, I even made one for him, just because I was so bored. I was just in the groove. I was just such a master at making skins. I was in the zone. When I'm in the zone and making skins, especially for something like this, a cape of all things, usually I'm unstoppable. When it's a cape, I'm in my final form. Nothing can stop me. There were even some skins that I knew I wasn't going to use because I'd like made previous skins I knew were better, but I was just in my zone. Like nothing could stop me. I was unstoppable, the most powerful being in the universe for a short time. From the power of cape. From the power of digital rectangles. Unfortunately, they're getting less and less rare by the day, even though it makes sense because, everyone gets the opportunity to do it, so it's not going to be, like, as rare or more rare than a Minecon cape or anything like that. Please don't die. Okay, what? I should have just ate my gap. I don't really know why I do that. Like, I get, like, 4 or 5 gaps, and I don't eat a single one once I actually get in battle. It's just like all bark, no bite. Definition of all bark, no bite. Like I just arm myself to the teeth. Don't use a single thing when it actually comes time to use it. And you went invis, alright? Nope. Tried. Over the last couple of days, me and my friend just check our Minecraft launcher because it's gonna like say in the Minecraft launcher once you're actually able to migrate and get the cape. So like you should, simple stuff. We just, every so hours we just like, obsessively check the launcher to see if when we'll be able to get our cape. And I have like multiple accounts, so I have to like go in and check multiple accounts. I have to log into multiple accounts. For some reason, it makes me log in every single time. Like, I'll log in like a couple hours later, and then when I go up to log in again, it'll make me type in my password, even though I typed it in an hour ago. So, you know, the things I have to do to check out if I have the cape. I mean, I have to sacrifice multiple seconds every day. It's a war zone out here. I'm a national hero. Just a heads up, you're gonna win. He's given up. I've broken his will. It's just been doing that lately for no reason. Like, it'll literally, like, I'll log in to check the cape like an hour earlier, and then I'll check in again in another hour, and it'll just make me log in again for no reason. I've had, like, no, like, I wasn't even active. Like, sometimes I won't even be playing Minecraft, and I'll literally specifically click the check that says keep me logged in, but no, it just, for some reason, just makes me log in again, especially in Lunar. I talked about this in another video when I talked about the Minecraft Festival cape that was supposed to come out, about how much, like, why I liked having a Mojang cape so much, even though, like, unfortunately, the Minecraft Festival cape got postponed. But the thing is, it's different. It's just different from an Optifine cape, because, you know, when you have an Optifine cape like this, you can only see the Optifine cape if you have Optifine, obviously, and although, like, pretty much everyone has Optifine, it's like, it's probably the most used Minecraft mod in the game, probably. I'm the best in the world. It's just such a letdown when I, like, spend, like, 16 iron just to get a stack of blocks, just to die in, like, two clicks. Like, you know, it's something else when I spend, like, when I get, like, no blocks, or when I spend 64 blocks and I, like, you know, use, like, a lot of them, but when I just, like, I'm just, like, sitting in the generator for, like, 20 seconds or something to get 16 iron, I feel like I'm all geared up, armed to the teeth, ready to go, and then I just immediately die. Immediately. But anyway, it's an Optifine cape is just different from a Mojang cape, because with an Optifine cape, you can only see it if you have Optifine, and yeah, everyone has Optifine. It's like probably the most used mod in the game, but still, like, it just gives me that extra coverage to know that everyone will see it, because when you have a Mojang cape, like a Minecon cape, or a special cape, or a Migrator cape like this, everyone will see it. Everyone. Every soul. Everyone will get flex on. No one. No one will be free from the flex. No one will escape from my flex. I will prowl through servers for generations. Everyone will be flexed on. No one will be spared. No one will be spared of their lives. I will be feared for generations across the land. The man who flexed his cape so much it was able to bend the fabric of space and time. I will be a national villain. A horror story that people tell their kids when they're being bad. It's like, oh, don't be bad, or else Vexo will flex his cape on you. But it's like, everyone will see the cape, even if you haven't downloaded a single month. Even if you just got the game 2 seconds ago, you will see the cape, which is why I love Minecon capes. You know, you always see the cape, but, you know, they also look better than any Optifine cape, because you can, like, edit each pixel by pixel. But with an Optifine cape, the most you can do is just make, like, a colored one like this, or, like edit, like, specific little, like, clunks and chunks of it, or something like that. So, like, even back then, when I was trying to get a Minecon cape, I've given up on that dream. That dream when I was a kid, when I was a young Boy Scout, I've given up on it forever. It's a dead dream now, just because they cost, like, thousands of dollars, and now I'm pretty sure you're not even able to apply them to your account anymore. But believe me, back then I tried my very best. I tried my darndiest best. I would just, like I was doing for, like, any way to get a cape, how I eventually found the migration cape, I would scour the internet for generations just to search for the tiniest tip of how I could, like, just somehow get a Minecon cape code for free, even though no one in their right mind would do that, because everyone who's actually selling them know that they cost a lot of money, so it makes no sense why they would just give it away for free for no reason, unless it was a giveaway. Which, you know, unless it was, like, a giveaway that had, like, two people subscribed, and, like, 10 people commented, like, I wasn't even gonna attempt that. I mean, it kind of makes sense, because even if there's, like, thousands of people that enter, there's still a chance, but it's just not worth it at all, whatsoever, in the slightest. I've also thought about slaying a beast that has conquered me again and again, long ago, generations ago. It brought terror to my kingdom. The beast known as clicks per second, because that matters so much in PvP, and I've just been stuck at a stable, you know, respectable 6 CPS for pretty much the entire time I've ever played Minecraft, and I've tried to get higher. I made an entire video doing my mission, my quest to try and just get a higher CPS, and I tried. I made an entire video about it to try and like motivate me even more, and I just said like I have like a mission, but then immediately after I started doing it, I immediately stopped, just immediately gave up. I think I just put like maybe 2 seconds of work into it and then just immediately stopped because I just didn't feel like doing it. I had like enough with 6 CPS anyway, but I get reminded more and more of it every time I go to like any pop PvP server ever, just because I go in, and then when it's anything like sumo or pop PvP sometimes, or just anything at all that has like anything to do with CPS, I just get slaughtered like an animal. I get put down, I get sent to just get burned at the stake in front of everyone, humiliated forever. I have a pearl. Did you miss? A hero.